Hello everyone, I like the novel and the new, so today, let's see what the D&D world has for me and you, and today it has some Low Magic Age. Low Magic Age, I'm on version 0.91.57. I covered this back in August 2022, and I've been covering it since, I believe, January 2020, I think. It's been a while. I really like this game. This is an ongoing playlist I have. I'm going to continue it in adventure mode. There's also an arena mode if you wish. That's just focused exclusively on the combat, but I like the open world nature of the dungeon exploration and open world exploration here. There's a sort of a Mountain Blade feel to it in terms of trading and encountering enemies and battling them with your party. So this is my party I made here for 6 people actually. I almost said 4 because that's a standard D&D-ish like group, right? 4-man band, right? Well, here I have 6, and some of them are freaking monsters. Literally, they are monsters. He's a giant. An ogre. This guy, or this person, is a lizardman. A lizard folk, sorry. Don't misgender her, she'll get angry at me. And I have a gnome, a half-elf. I've customized all these individuals, these players, characters that I call control. I've geared them up, I've put in their stats. This Low Magic Age is pretty much, it used to be more 3.0 D&D, now it's more heavily influenced by 3.5. A lot of house rules. What should I do right now? I want to show off the game. I got all that stuff going. My character can level here, but I don't want to... Let's show off the combat first. We can level him later. I should get a job, right? So think like Mountain Blade, but tactical and turn-based, right? So I'm in the capital here. I go in here. Yeah, this is... I can sell stuff if I wish. Backpack looks pretty good. This, because of my freakishly strong ogre here, strength 32. At what? Character level 6. Yeah, he has a +2 level adjustment. Oh, sorry, a +6 level adjustment. Yeah, he has a +6 level adjustment. He's effectively character level 6 because 4 from the giant and 2 because also giant because of how powerful he is. Yeah, starting a giant at level 1 would be kind of wild. That's why the level adjustments are a thing. It's a 3.5 thing. I believe Pathfinder carried that over as well if they let you choose a monster PC. And these are my standard humans. Well, he's a human. He is a multi-class Fighter 1 Barbarian. Fighter 6 Barbarian 1. Yeah. So you can multi-class in this as well. Let's try to get a job though, and get that at the tavern. Price surveys, no, I'm too good for that. I can go to any of these locations and try to score a job. The point of that is they pay you really good. And normally the payment's better in magic items. They'll give you very powerful magic items. Like I think this Ring of Troll was a quest reward. Like some really, and then you can forge as well, crafting. Let's go to... Oh, that's my supplies. You have to feed your troops. Spell materials. You can turn those off if you wish. I like them on. My currency, the amount of load I'm carrying, that's determined off party strength. So the more party members you have and the higher their strength, it totals it and you can carry more. Let's go to Nahalbel, I guess. Or Farsi. Sometimes you can get little jobs in here too. I don't like these quests because sometimes not all the Earth Elementals in my experience will spawn. They're like, you'll get the quest and they'll spawn a certain race, but they might wander off. And if you botch a quest, if you fail it, tanks your fame. This is like a measure of the effectiveness of your adventuring party, and the higher that is, the more quests you can take at once. They'll let you purchase trade licenses, and that's how you make money in this game. This game is sort of the beginnings of capitalism, pretty much. So you go in, you're an adventure party, you got a lot of money. They know who you are. You get the rep, so you can buy. You get the honor of trading in the big capitals. So you buy cheap, buy low, sell high, right? You go to the villages. So if I were to send Aaron, I'd simply head off to sell, buy cheap, and then sell at a massive profit once I afford the extortionistic prices for the trade license. In this way, the elite preserve their power, the dictatorship of capital, right? This is the beginning of that, this sort of pseudo-magical renaissance here. But I haven't seen gunpowder in the game, so I'm guessing... But gunpowder probably wouldn't be a thing if you have magic, right? It wouldn't be worth the struggle, the danger of it. If you can just create fire from your hands, and you know people who can, why would you bother stacking that fire around that anyone can just snatch? The gunpowder would probably not... Even if it was possible, wouldn't be a thing in a fantasy world. It would give too much potential power to the people. No. And most... Kill donkeys. What kind of evil town is this? I'm a bit curious about the patrols are actually doing all day. Monsters seem to spawn like sewer rats. We can't wait any longer. I should pick up a sword to kill 18 donkeys. Sometimes the game's ridiculous. Now, someone must really hate donkeys. I don't know if there's a political thing going on with this or what. I don't know, but They'll give me a +2 ring of protection if I take on this vile evil quest. Or some would say it's not. Maybe there'll be another quest to kill elephants. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Currently, there is alignment in the game, and there are alignment restrictions. And this actually brings me to what changed in the most recent version of the game. House rules. They added the ability, and this is new. A lot of house rules in this game, by the way. Jesus. Some wishes I can go through all those. It'd be quite the video. I've went through them periodically as they've come through. I remember when this list was much, much smaller. This is a very customizable experience, though. So you can remove the multiclass penalty. I actually don't do that because it's kind of baked into in 3.5. It's one of the advantages of being a human, is that their favorite class is any. This is kind of a nerf to humans, but you see there's a cost to it. If you turn that off, all the monsters are going to get +2. So you can do it, but you pay for it. As I just mentioned, there's alignment restrictions on certain classes, like Paladins. In 3.5, as well as Pathfinder 1, D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder 1, you need to be lawfully good to be Paladin. It's a bit nauseating, but it's tradition, right? You can turn that off, but the monsters get a +2. And probably on the DC saves as well. You can also remove alignment restrictions on prestige classes. So there's a Dwarven Defender that was added, but so you could be like a human Dwarven Defender. It'd be funny. It's like, I don't know, a more dwarfy version of Cadbury or something. They trusted her that much. They trained her in their ways. I don't know, but I think she'd be too tall. I don't. But yeah, this is a very customizable experience, as you can see. You can move level adjustments and racial hit die. This is something you might want to do if you want to start with monsters as monster PCs. Again, I don't feel I should do that because, well, monster PCs are massively stronger, and it gives you a huge advantage to do that. But you can do it if you wish, no judgment. You can make the game as hard or as easy as you want. It's kind of like the difficulty. It's like a very, very, very customizable and granular difficulty system. On top of the existing difficulty system that's here, that you can't really change when you start the game absent from going into a notepad. It's pretty easy to change from there. And I guess if people ask in the comments, I can try to do that. Someone showed me. What else? Oh, this is skills, the juggling person over here. So it's some skills you can have assistance. So if they assist, assuming they're good at it, they get like a +2. But if they're bad, then they'll negatively assist you. It's funny. Well, I want to do a dungeon quest. I'm not going to kill donkeys. I'll go to Ale Village so they want. Don't want to kill all monsters. Okay, this is a kind of big deal quest. Kill all monsters in the Arcane Archer's Shelter. Again, Arcane Archers are normally not evil. What? I'm not dealing with good people. Yeah, I'm not dealing with good people at all. But then again, we're a wandering band of murder hobos, so I mean, we're not good peoples either, right? I'd like to see alignment restrictions on some quests. Like if you take this quest, it'll hit your alignment, like killing donkeys. Unless they're evil donkeys, come on. Come on. Kill all monsters, air quote. Arcane Archers is the tradition on that. Those are normally elves. So we're butchering elves. Why? I don't know if they have to be elves in this, but This sad news. Recently, attacks and disappearances occurred one after another around Arcane Archer's Shelter. These sad news upsets everyone! Exclamation point. Fortunately, this time around, local organizations managed to unite. Now they are recruiting, spelling there, skilled adventurers who eliminate this serious threat once and for all. Yeah, I think they're lying to me. That's just short of, that's 9k for clearing a dungeon? That's kind of cheap. It's not much. It will be procedural, though. You can do better than that. I'll see what Jeffrey Wick has. Price survey, not too good for that. Kill the drought now. No, because I might not find him. And see, the deadline's tight. If you botch that, it's going to tank your fame. Do I butcher these guys? Yeah. Battle. Well, save. Save first. Just in case. And retitle the save. LP. I don't even know 54. I've lost track. It is many. LP many. And then it's saved. We will confirm the save. Saved. Battle. Kills you for free, right? See, they're pretty fast. You gotta catch them. So it's very Mountain Blade-ish, right? See, when I stand still and pause, right? You can actually, if you wish, speed up time, hold it. You can go really fast if you wish. But sometimes catching these things... Oh, so I was actually going fast, that's why. Alright, here's the battle. Again, zoom in and out. It's grid-based, right? Or tile-based, whichever you prefer. Not hexes, obviously. And WAS and D, I can pan the camera around looking. I advise you to do this. This is very faithful to a very, 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 very house ruled 3.5 D&D. But these guys, the difficulty I'm on, these are lawfully evil hobgoblins, as hobgoblins normally are. Important to note, this is the priest. Yo, you're the priest. So if I right click on him, I can expand menu. No, I don't need that. I should look over him here. What does he have? He can cast Fear, Searing Light, and Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds, and this is, as you can see there, 12d8 plus 6. Yeah. Cure Wounds increases by 2d8 plus 1 per caster level. Yeah. So it effectively functions as heal at like level 1, you know, taking your level into account, right? Which is huge. It massively boosts healing. And whereas in D&D, Cure Wounds is nothing like that. It's what, D8? And then Cure Moderate's the second level. Yeah, curing is very, very accessible in this game, right? Rangers dual wields in this. Remember, that's a thing. Rangers normally dual wield, or they're bow focused rangers. That's 2 priests. I'll tear through these guys. They're nothing to me. Here's the initiative order. It goes per character, which is excellent. I can delay if I need to. This is a fighter, my fighter, right? And recently, a few months back, fighters got their, well, all melee classes pretty much got their base attack bonus upgrades, right? So in 3.5 in Pathfinder, fighter classes or other high base attack bonus classes like Barbarian, the Monk in Pathfinder, classes, the Paladin, classes like that, they get their second attack at 6th level. So he has 2 attacks, and I can also drop a haste on top of that. I think I want them to come to me, so what I'm going to do now is delay. He's going to hold his turn, and they'll advance, right? Let me know if you think the volume's off or anything. Just checking something here. Oh, hey, Endo. Yeah, Scholar. Yeah, I remember now. Remembering. I'm pretty good at remembering the games I play. Sometimes the names start to blur together because I play so many of them. I'll have to look at that. Thanks. What should I do with the wizard? Now, in 3.5 and Pathfinder 1, well, more 3.5 than Pathfinder. Wizards got a little bit of a nerf. Tiny little bit in Pathfinder. Just because some of the spells seem to have changed. But, yeah. I mean, if you're a wizard and you have 5th level, wizards get their 3rd level spell slots at 5th level. Fireball, and this is a bit weak. I'll show you. The radius, the radius is way too small. It's normally it'd be a lot bigger. It should be I thought it was like radius 3. So like 1, 2, 3, out to here, and then going around. So fireball in this is kind of anemic. It's not bad. It's not haste. It's not haste. Haste has always been broken at 3.5 and Pathfinder 1. What it does, it makes everyone. Not even everyone. Everyone in your party gives them additional attack, and it's just no concentration is required. Say like in 5th edition D&D. Haste was pretty much nerfed to the ground in 5th edition D&D. It's still good, but it's not like now in 5th edition D&D, the spell you really want to cast more than anything is Fireball, because it's stronger than it was in 3.5. Yeah, it's just a static amount. It's not like when you first cast Fireball, it's a 5th level, it's 5d6 and a huge radius. Whereas, what is it, like 66 or 7 or 8? When you first cast, it's wild. Something wild like that. And I'll cast my spell, right, so I have to end my turn, so... Okay, I saw like the shield there was going to let him do a defend as well. That'd be a double action, so no. Searing Light, you missed. So what he was doing there, it's showing you there. He rolled a 1, how unfortunate. So, I really like this game. And I've been considering trying to bring this game to more attention to more tabletop players, people more aligned with that, because it shows you the roles. Like if you're interested in tabletop, or say you're only familiar with, say, 5th edition D&D, this is very good for breaking into Pathfinder or 3.5 or the more granular systems. See, it's showing the role. Like, that Hobgoblin War Priest had to make a range attack roll against me, and I rolled a 1, the 1 being an automatic failure, right? If I was blurry, he'd also have to roll against the blur, rolling a percentile die to beat like a 20% or something, right? So, what I'm saying is, he rolled against my and I wish it would show it there, but what he was rolling against was I couldn't add my armor to that, right? He was rolling against my ranged touch AC. I believe this game does things that way. So, like, because he's trying to hit me with like an energy blast, my armor in this doesn't protect me unless it has some kind of innate resists fire. Well, Searing Light actually doesn't have any resist attached to it, unless I had like spell resistance or something. And that might even not be... I have to look at the spell. Whether... No, well, I think he has it. I'll check my cleric. Anyway, before I get distracted, I'm going to step to here. And he's hasted already, so you see 3 attacks. I could do the sweeping strikes, but I'm actually not going to do that. Because I'm hasted, I get 3 attacks. So one guy, or I can get sweeping strikes, and I could probably hit 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to go here. And then... I only got 1 attack. You notice that? Confusing, right? No, it's not. It's as long as you know the system, right? I got 1 attack because I did... To make all these attacks, I need to do a full attack action, right? So if I had done a 5-foot step, or as they call it, a 6-foot slide for whatever reason, I don't know why they do that, but whatever, I would be able to make my 3 attacks. But because I didn't do that, because I had to move 2 steps, I had to move, 10 feet, or in this game, 12 feet, whatever, doesn't really matter. As long as it's the standard size, I only get the 1 attack, right? So I probably should have done the sweeping strikes in that case. Oh well. Here's my cleric now. Now what I wanted to see, who is it? Yeah, it's him. See the little borders around? I'd like this a little more prominent, like light up the whole thing. Something neon or something. And it doesn't, like, this stays static. It doesn't advance along the track. So you have to kind of sort of remember. Anyways, my cleric's turn. Clerics are auto-granted their spells. Because they are clerics. I remember, what was it? Knights of a Chalice. Yeah, Knights of a Chalice makes clerics actually pick their spells, which I think is awesome. It gives, like, something for the clerics to find and write down their spell books, right? Because, you know, D&D's not going to just give you everything. You got to earn it, right? Earn it through your faith, right? In this case, it gives something else for the player to find, the cleric player to find, right? They can find spells, right? The wizard gets to find spells. Why shouldn't the cleric, huh? Why shouldn't the sorcerer, too? Give them, like, an item that lets them swap out a spell for a certain thing after, like, a long rest or something. Give them, like, a dragon blood orb or something. Something cool like that. Oh, see, it is... Yeah, it's... Yeah, I'm getting distracted a bit, but it needs to be more prominent whose turn it is. It's this person's turn now. I actually... Do I have Burning Hands? See, Burning Hands is fire. 74 on Burning Hands. Wow. I like it. I like Burning Hands getting better. It doesn't cap out at, like, 5d4, which it normally caps out in Pathfinder and D&D 3.5. Anyway, Cleric. Focus, man. Focus. I want Sound Blast. One of the... pretty good clerical offensive spells, but see, it hits friendlies as well. I'm probably overthinking things. I don't need to... These trash aren't worthy of this much thinking. Just make this guy stronger because you haven't acted yet. I was going to buff him, my other fighter, but I chose not to because he hasn't acted yet. My druid. See, my druid... Are you a druid? Is that what you are? You're a lizard folk. Yes, thank you. I believe he's a druid because he has a pet. Animal companion wolf. Yeah, I think it's a druid. Wish it said it there. It'd be helpful. It says it. Yeah, it's kind of cut off there, but 2. Level 2 druid. And level 2 humanoid, because, you see, again, he's a lizard folk, right? Oh, it is a lizard folk. They are lizard folk. See, it says it there. Level 2 character, +1 level adjustment for being a lizard folk. They get armor bonuses. It's pretty good. Scaled hides. There it is. +5. Natural armor bonus. +5. That's huge. Now, if you're more used to, say, 5th edition D&D, you're looking at, like, AC 27. Holy crap. Yeah, that's pretty high. Pretty high. But again, it's like, 5 to AC is still huge, right? You have to remember, it's a D20 system, right? So you're always, like, the 1s auto-fail, right? So if you, like, the average of a D20 system is, what, 10? That's the middle. So 10 on top of, like, level 6 character. Assume they're, I don't know, they're a fighter. So 10 plus 6, 16 for the base attack bonus. And then what's their strength? 16, maybe? So what's that? 16, 17, 19. 19. So the average on 19, right? Or 20 or 21. Or 22, 23, right? Again, AC 27. That's really high. What do I want to do with you, Druid, anyway? I'll summon something, yeah. I will call a Viper, because it's poisonous. And plop him right there. Very nice. And I can control the Viper. Very nice. He acts immediately. Now, the cool thing about summons, even if this was like a junk summon, some could say it is, maybe, it can flank. Which means if I could put it there, that means everyone attacking it would get a +2. And if someone had sneak attack, I'd be able to also trigger that sneak attack. Right, so I'm going to step here and 5%, so it was only get him on 20. It's fine, whatever. Oh, I also have an elemental gem. I forgot to have that. So free air elemental whenever I want. Or you know, in battle. Not whenever I want, it's always there. All the time. Whose turn is it? Oh yeah, I have to. It's a little unclear. Oh, it's Doggy's turn. See how unclear it is? Yeah, because it's like yellow, but it's also yeah. In this particular case, it's particularly unclear because it's like this washed out grass and the yellow on top of it. Yeah, in that case, maybe like it needs to be like black. Or like it needs to pop more. It needs to like go around it and like glow. Yeah. Anyway, cool thing about dogs or wolves in this is when they attack, they automatically attempt a trip attack. This is great. That's a flank right there. And ogre. that strength is disgusting, by the way. I love it. Now we're only getting one attack, but ooh, who is this? It's a whip boy. Okay, now this guy. I step to here, and this is a fighter, just all fighting. And I've given him the ability to trip. He has a whip. Very nice, prone. Cool thing about prone. No, Snaky. He took a hit that was meant for me. It works out. That's fine. That's fine. Because you get them back at the end of combat for free anyway. The thing is, like, when you trip somebody like that, whenever they stand up, it triggers an attack of opportunity by everyone surrounding him. So when he stands up, free attack, free attack, free attack. So, yeah, it's huge. And you get a plus, say, it'll show it right there, actually. He has a -4 to melee, and I believe we get a +4 when we attack him. Oh, Wolf has 2 attacks, too, because I hasted him. See, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a wizard's turn again. What could I do? What should I do? I can grease them, if I wish to. Be really obscene about it. Like, you all fall! Grease is so underappreciated. Yep. Oh no, you tried to stand up. You dead. You dead. See, that's Cure Wounds. That's a level 1 spell he just cast, mind you. Yeah. It's kind of a big deal. So step 1, and boom, boom, boom. Jesus. That's the kind of destructive power. Oh no. You scorched me a little bit. 13, and then my ring of regeneration activated, and he healed most of it away. He has like a super powerful ring of the troll. What should I do with you? I could shoot him, but then I'm going to get the minus because he's prone. See, it says right there. You play with the crossbow. Yeah, I'm going well on him. I don't care. And, I mean, druids, at some point that druid's going to become pretty cool. Oh, I must have given her the gem. Yeah, that's what I did. See, auto-summoning level 5 elemental. It's awesome. How many points do you have? 58? How hard do you hit? Not hard. And I can go play with you. Bunk. Nothing. Wolf. Let's take 1 step and attack. Only 1. Resisted the prone, see? And... ooh, 3 attacks on an elemental. Delicious. I'll go here. And of course only 1 attack. It's fine. It's worth getting in position. I can step here. And what are you wielding now? Oh, you have the Gelv. You don't have the whip. Did I give you quick hands? That's another feat you can take to let your characters quickly swap weapons. I don't think he does. He only has the Gelv. The Gelv is a reach weapon, lets him hit to here. A whip lets him hit to here. That is unfortunate. Now, I believe... Now, there is an ability, I believe, to swap to all weapons. It's a bit cumbersome to find it, though. Because I can swap to my weapon. My backup weapon is the wound... there it is, the wounding whip, so I want. So I only have 2 others, that's why it was there. See? And now... oh, let me do it. That's nice. It let me do it because... but I did a 5-foot step. Oh, I'll take it. Let me do it. Maybe it's another house rule. Whose turn is it? Again, with this... I think it's this guy. I mean, I can jump a fireball just to be excessive. Oh boy. See, fireball will actually burn away grease, so sometimes it's not very helpful. But it'll shorten the battlefield a little bit. Bye-bye. Shorten the battle a little bit. So, focus fire on the clerics. Immobilize. Yeah, he has like a immobilizing wand. I'm going to step 1 here, and 2 attacks. 5%. Ew. See, look at this right here. Whose turn is it? I'm looking. It's the elemental's turn. It's like, Jesus. Alright, you step... yeah, just kill him. Thank you. There we go. Bye-bye. Ooh. So see how rewarding combat is. That just those hobgoblins just dropped me an Ion Stone of +2 that's worth 24k. I'm not going to get 24k for it, mind you, but yeah, I got the XP, and I could break that down for enchanting mats or give that to somebody. Oh, that was good. That's a good drop. Alright, so who's going to get that? You have an Ion Stone of Con +4, and Ion Stone of Save. So this is a very high magic world, right? I find this game is so ironically named Low Magic Age. My butt. Look at this. Look like what magic gear I'm walking around with. It's very low magic. This is very high magic. It's very high fantasy. Who's getting the +2 though? Who's getting the +2 intelligence? Obviously you want to give it to the wizard, right? But I believe the wizard already has a +4. Super confusing. He has a +2 Ion Stone of Intelligence. The +1's a +2. The +2 is a +4. I know. That's how they do it. Who wants to be smarter? He's like, I'm illiterate. Technically, yes. In this, yeah, in typical D&D settings, if your intelligence is below 8, and like you're illiterate. So he is dumb. He dumb. Doesn't matter. I don't need him smart. But still. Oh, yes, there it is, the Elemental Gem of Air. At battle start, automatically call a level 5 elemental of the corresponding type to fight for you. It just happens. Just happens. I'll probably end up disenchanting that. The Master of Full Plate is worth quite a bit. Who needs plate? I already gave you... My ogres walk around +2 Mithril Full Plate. Yeah, because why not? My Fighter Barbarian has +2 Adamantine Plate, so DR6 he has. That's the Ring of the Troll. When he's hit, he heals for 10. It's worth 15k. You have +2 full plate. That's not a magical one, man. It's what I can sell it. And it's a doggy. Oh yeah. Let's go to Winterwort. So it's here. Oh no, Sandwich. You want no? It's hard to find weapons. Like you can't just buy weapons a lot of the time. You can't find the exact weapons you want. I don't feel like wandering around trying to find 4 exact short swords. They can't be master or short swords. They have to be just short swords, just regular ones. 4 bunch of bins of rice. I'm not. That's beneath me, right? It's beneath my characters. Do I need supplies? Yeah, why not? What do we have here? So that wagon indicates they have a trade caravan here. Yeah. Oh, it indicates I have a trade license here. I purchased a trade license here. That's what they're telling me. So yeah, I have a trade license. And this place specializes in chickens. I will not buy their chickens for slaughter. It's too cruel. I wouldn't do it. What am I going to do, though? I can buy spell mats. See, this can be a bit pricey, but a lot of spells use them. Kill weasels. Why would I kill weasels for +2 Holy Flail? I mean, maybe they're evil weasels. Purchase honey. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Honey is a good trade good, and they'll give me cinnamon. The cinnamon's the best trade good because it's worth so much. And weighs so little, right? That's the best trade good. The big bulky ones are not so good. These ones aren't bad because you can normally find these things. Why do you want me to kill weasels? Oh no, I have to find them. I'm not gonna do that. It's not a bad item. It's just I don't feel like. Oh yeah, these guys here you can find. This list is populated off the characters in the main when you start, so you could just create a bunch of custom characters, and there's a chance you'll find them in the taverns. Say if you want a character you couldn't start with. That is a neutral. Gnome druid. Already got a druid. I had a rogue. I put him in semi-retirement. I can go get him if I need him. Ooh, I should buy some bolts. The downside of casting a lot of haste is that, ooh, that's the good stuff, yeah. I mean, you might be thinking, why are you buying poop, man? I'm buying poop because it's used for a lot of resources. See, I need poop to build the belt of Mighty Constitution. The Iron of Concentration. This Iron Stone's full of poop. It's just floating around. It's funny. But, you know, sometimes you can't find bad poop when you need it. In the eyes of ordinary people, these mundane objects may just be a pile of useless garbage, but you know, this is the good stuff, right? So I guess a lot of time walking around with a backpack full of poop and other exotic materials. It's reagents, right? Why not? But I go through bolts a lot, as I was saying, because if I'm firing twice, I'm using twice as many bolts as if I was firing once, right? A Dwarven Ugush. No, we don't want that. +2 Warhammer. I could buy that. It's 8k, so I've seen magic items sell for quite a bit. I'll sell the plate, and I'll get 3C, and I'm getting like a fraction of it. Battle Axe, 2, 9 worth carrying for me. That's worth 4,800. That's not bad. I'll probably just disenchant it, though. Unless I need the money. Again, it weighs nothing, though. It's like a perfect trade good in of itself, right? That's like an old school D&D thing. Like, in old school D&D, say if you have the Path of Radiance, that series of gold box games, coins have weight. Oh yeah. So walking around with that much money, it's gonna weighing you down, big guy, right? And particularly if those are copper coins, right? So a lot of time what you do is you go into town, hit the jeweler, right, and buy fancy gems, right? They have low mass but high value, right? But then this kind of restricts you, right? Because you can't just, most people won't take gems for currency, right? And how you gonna like, you can like flake the gem, take a little bit off? Well, but what if it's nice cut stone, right? So it's not just granularity for the point of granularity. It creates systems. It creates needs for different systems, right? These things exist for a reason. It's why currency has to have money. Otherwise, you diminish your setting. Anyway. Adamantium Javelin. Good versus Iron Golem, so to fight them. Picks. I have massive amounts of picks, I believe. 160, yeah. At some point, I kind of need masterwork items. I need them for a silly crafting quest, because my guys are super bad at crafting. Well, super bad at crafting weapons, or low item weapons. But we're good at magical crafting. I believe we are. Yeah, I've been training them that. That's how we get such good stuff. Part of how we have such good stuff. Blacksmithing, which is kind of beneath my characters. Weaponsmithing's not. Certainly crafting magical items, we're much better at it. And then crafting wondrous, that's like wondrous is like jewels, rings, things like that. Boots. Whereas magical arms and armor, it is what it is. It's exactly. Normally they call it magical arms and armor. Here they call it magical equipment, which is a bit confusing. Arms and armor is more clear, right? Swords, shields, armor, robes, things like that. Maybe Rockview has what I want. These are all little dungeons here. Oh, well, sorry. Those are mines that can have monsters in them, I believe. Oh, sometimes you have to clear the monsters. You have to buy production licenses. Again, this is a very, very organized, very top-down society, which is surprising considering how wild it is. Like, my characters have to, they're like obsessively lawful. They can't harvest wood there. They have to buy the license first. What the yeah, I don't know. I like an option to be a little less lawful. I never play lawful characters. Never. See, kind of low-level place, you have low-level chaotic good character there, low-level. Temporarily... Here we go, here we go. This is a good one. Kill all monsters in the Screaming Caravan. Again, monsters, air quote. Attacks and disappearances in the Screaming Cavern. Okay, I have 72 days, and they'll give me 10k, I'll do it. Because you can find a lot of goodies there, and they'll tell me where it is. They're pretty good about telling you. If you look at the map, you just gotta look at it. There it is. See, it's very faint. It's right there. Screaming Caverns. So I gotta travel across the island. Or land. Is it an island? Doesn't seem so. Maybe it is. No, I don't think so. An isle, if anything. Maybe we should. So my money's kind of a bit low. I have a bank, of course. And as you travel through the world, the world's gonna change. Banks to be built. So it gives it gives the feeling the world is developing with you. They got nothing in the tavern. They got kobolds right a bit ago. They're light sensitive. They're crafty. Natural armor, though. You can be a kobold sorcerer if you want. Spear. Cliffport. Hot Sand Stronghold. You know, I might as well check. See, a lot of the dungeons have set dungeon levels. Well, they do change a bit. Delard. I don't remember Delard having a bank. They must have built that. Yeah, it creates a feeling that the world is advancing along with you. Another thing about quests, that's days, right? That's at the moon. That's what they're showing you there. If you do the quest, it doesn't automatically complete. You have to do it and get back in 68 days. So don't take too many quests at once. You'll botch them. I'll kill those guys. You specialize in... Cliff Polis specialize in dried meat, salted fish, and butter. Interesting. I'll buy supplies while I'm here. And they offer quests. They have a bank. All the banks are linked. So I have 10k in my bank monthly. Look at this. You can get disgustingly rich in this game. If I put enough money in here, I'm getting a 1% interest rate on it. Monthly. Yeah. So this is how the rich stay rich, right? The rich get richer. You know, they're going to give you that much for money just sitting there. I guess there's a stock market here. What do I want any of these? Nunchucks. Buy nunchucks for Cliff Paulus. I don't know. There's some kind of ninja craze going on. I'm not really interested in that. This is the bigger city, so I can recruit level 6 characters. A gnome. If I want a drow, yeah, drow are added as well as noble drow as well. If you want half, there's a special looking half orc. That looks like full on orc. Craft goods, silk. Silk's not a bad one either. 1,000 for 10. See, and it tells you it's a little bit cheaper here, so I could make some money buying silk. So, this doesn't seem a good deal for me. Because they're selling it currently for 62. The standard price is 100. They're telling me 62 because I don't think I bought these. I was awarded these with a quest. I could load up on salted meat, but again, these aren't rations, right? These aren't rations for me. It'd be cool if you could turn them into that, but no, these are trade goods all sealed up. And trade goods don't go bad as of yet. Giant spider silk, I'll buy that. To buy a large amount of things at once, you just shift click. If you want to buy all those sling bullets, you don't have to click like that'd be ridiculous. You shift and click and say how many. Healing kits are actually awesome as well. So in this game, you don't feel you need to have a cleric. I mean, it's solid, but you don't need one. See, I collect gems and such. Old school like that. I use it for crafting. And these alchemical components, they don't weigh that much, so it's the point to have them. Healing kits, you can use those to heal in battle as well. They're pretty generous. Again, healing's very plentiful in this game. +2 daggers. That's a masterwork short sword right there. A masterwork, though, not a regular one. +2 daggers. They want 8k for them. See, magic items are very valued. Red garnet for a belt of troll. Do I have red garnet? I'll buy another. 4 gems. Why not? I don't really have anything I want here. Purchase an ox. I shall not deliver him to slaughter. What are those? Hobgoblin warlord. Hobgoblin commander. That's a boss. That's a mid-boss kind of wandering around. We'll engage him. I shall do a save. And new save. LP many more. Why not? And click the save here again, just so I need to see that like saved. I'm going to put a little break in here. Of course, I'm going to keep playing. It's just, have to keep these videos somewhat manageable. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.